My teachers told me I'd never amount to much because I procrastinate too much. I said, just you wait. This is Fantasy Quick Hits with Miles. I won 2, lost 1. This Goonie may say die in one of my leagues. I am 2-8. It's a Dynasty. There's 1 clinched in it already. I need to win out to even have a chance of making the playoffs. I would be 6-8 if I won out, and I would take a lot of luck, and everybody has to lose appropriately. I want to make a big move. I want to try and get Tyreek Hill in that league. The manager that has him he's technically out of the playoffs right now. He's higher than me, but I think he's discouraged and might be willing to trade him off for 2 firsts. I'm gonna touch with him. So I'm just looking. So my Superflex league, I'm sitting second at 7-3. Nobody's clinched in that league. But like I said, unless I completely collapse, I should be all right there. Dienasty, my other Dynasty league, I traded for Michael Pittman, a second round in the 2025 draft. So thank you, Joey. And that one I'm sitting 4-6. Nobody's clinched in that league. That league, the number 1 team right now is 7-3. He might not even make the playoffs if things go the wrong way for him. And if things go right for me, I can make it. And that one, I think I'm going to pour some resources into there. My teams are finally scoring. And on a side note for that league may be dying. This might be the last season for old Dienasty. We got one manager wasn't going to play this year, and I didn't beg him to stay in, but I think we kind of did. And then another manager, I was going to try and make a trade with him. I said, hey, Matty, I said, your team sucks. He's sitting 7th, I think. Oh, no, he's sitting 9th. And I said, you might as well trade me Christian McCaffrey. I'll give you picks and some players for next year. He's like, nope, I'm done. I'm like, oh, what do you mean you're done? He's like, this is it. It's like, I don't want to hand over a garbage team. Like, your team is garbage. You've run it into the ground, my friend. That's just me being a jerk. I was trying to get him to feel bad and trade me players, but he didn't. And then we got another manager. He took over. That team has passed through like 3 different hands. Maybe he might be the 4th manager that team's had at this point. And the original manager didn't draft well, and then the next manager had some players, but he didn't manage well, and this guy's just kind of been left holding the bag. And he's got no real allegiance to that league or the team, and he's just kind of going with emotions. So that makes me sad. And it's just, Dynasty leagues don't usually last more than 2 or 3 years. I think this one we've gone 6, if I remember right. So that we've had a good run, son. But I guess if that's going to be it, I feel bad. We talked about rolling the 2 leagues into 1, but the other league, everybody seems to be engaged, and nobody really talks about quitting that one. So, people are like, oh, it takes too much time. I'm like, it's a hobby. You don't have to put your heart and soul into it. You just have to play. And I feel bad because some of these other leagues or other teams, they've traded. Oh my God! Like, I think Joey's got like 10 first-round picks over the next 2 years. It's insane, and you feel bad for him because he's acquired all these picks. Cam sold out everything to get Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Jackson Smith and Jigba this year because he's building for the future. But if the league goes defunct, but how do you ask somebody to take over garbage teams? And I don't know. That's just me waxing poetic on it's a beautiful day today, in the middle of November, and the sun's shining and the wind's not blowing. The snow's all melted. What the heck, North Dakota? Why are you doing this to me? It's okay. I've got a lot of outside stuff to do this fall. Why aren't koalas considered bears? They don't have the right qualifications. Want to hear a joke about a roof? The first one's on the house. Ugh, that's bad. Hold on. How much teddy bear? Whoa. Why don't teddy bears ever want to eat anything? Because they're always stuffed. And that's been Fantasy Quick Hits with Miles.